I know that Suyo can contest the turtle and board. I know that Suyo can burst heroes fast, but the way Chibi did it, it was different. Like Deda, you saw how Chibi used the Suyo, and he's there, and then he's not, and then he got a kill. Like, how does he do that?
I mean, in FLSG, we were the first region who have just given the test bed. You mean test bed on using the Suyo. It's not that very much impressive here, but as the moment goes by, I mean, Suyo, the players themselves have been very comfortable for this one. We have seen Suyo uncontested when it comes to objective takedowns because of the burst damage. But Chibi, you have mentioned of this one, I know he's comfortable for this hero as well. But let's see if he can manage to be consistent as well with his gameplay.
Let me share something with you guys. Chibi taught me a little bit how to use Suyo.
Okay.
Oh, no, okay. This is a legit thing. We had an event, and then I'm just hanging out with him, and it's like, oh, how do you think about Suyo? This is when Suyo just got released, and then he told me all the combos and everything, and I'm like, he did his own work. He really wanted to use this hero on stage, and now looking at the draft, TODAK, we talk about adapting. Talk about this adaptation, Husky. Banning out the Alpha, banning out the Eve. What are they aiming for?
Potential Jushin pick if Vamos lets it through.
Or Suyo?
Jushin or Suyo, but if Jushin and Suyo are let through, you better take Jushin, man. Yeah, it's too good of a pick to give up.
I am not the only one bound.
What ban is
like
that?
it's the Phobias.
Like Vamos let both of them through, right? You gotta pick a choice. You gotta pick your poison.
Two veteran
Thank
coaching
goodness.
alliance as well. We're talking about coaches that's been here for the better half of the decade here. So now they're like, we're the kind of coaches that will let all the heroes through and then see what each other got. Toda picking up the Jushin. Warlord doesn't have that Jushin now. Now Suyo on Chibi's hand again. What do you think about this, Deadeye?
Cho, let's go. Cho's gonna be picked here.
I agree.
Zorn, why are you thinking about it, Zorn? Don't think about it.
Yeah.
This is your time, buddy.
Auto pick.
It has to be a show, right? There's no high-lows anymore. There's no phobias.
Yeah, it just makes the most sense. Or the the Katot was open, but you would think that show had slightly higher priority.
I had a feeling they weren't picking the Cho because they're taking that time. Vamos isn't a team to hesitate on the Cho. So the fact that the hero wasn't locked instantly, a lot of conversation was going on in that pick.
I think also you have a good flex pick for Vamos, but at the same time, we saw the value of Gato Kacha, right? So much zone control. You could really split the battle lines if an enemy team wants to play together. So you see the Nolan Arlet as a response. I do like the Arlet. We've seen the impact that Smooth had in game 1. You want to control the backline, Arlet gets the job done.
Deadeye, bring us into your head now. What are you thinking?
Okay, Zushin is having a much of an advantage here, especially on how we've seen how it can control the lane and as well as the early game. Plus, with this Nolan pick as well, they could be very, very aggressive. But the Arlo pick, yeah, you mentioned, of course, Husky. This could be a potential great pick as well when it comes to the team fight. But with the aggressiveness as well, with the Cho being much open, I think this is pretty good pick here for the side of Toda, but no one's been picking it.
Probably would ban a Cho if you're Vamos, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you want to 4-pick it and leave Nexus Hero for last. We've seen that priorities a couple of times where you put the gold lane for last pick if you're Vamos.
I'm thinking crazy here. Kaja for Zorn.
Actually, it's not too bad of a choice.
Going for Jushin is a good idea. Going for the Arlet is a good idea. Going for the Nolan is a good idea. Pair it with a Beatrix. Pair it with a Lunox. Sounds like something Vamos can do. It sounds like something that Toda would do as well.
We have already seen how well a Kaja can mess with a Zusin in the hands of a player like Grace, for example. So it is not completely impossible here. The Vama is already trying to limit some of those possibilities. Chiku's Comfort Lunox being banned out.
So it's alluding to a hybrid pick for Nets. That's probably going to come in 4th pick. I think what the Kaja does also is it minimizes interaction with the Jushin, right? The lesser time you spend being beamed by the Lantern Flare, the more opportunities you have to make a play.
He is getting banned out, so perhaps Soda wants more beefy members in the front line. So right now we already have crowd control coming in with the Arlet. I'm noticing something as well. I'm just double confirming because I don't think Matilda has gotten any attention yet.
No, Matilda would be a pretty decent pick as well for Vamos. Good for Vamos and Todak, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what? I look at TODAK and I'm thinking to myself, the Irritel really doesn't look too bad.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, but they typically would pick Irritel only after the opposing goal lane would have been revealed. So Chiku does still quite like it a lot.
So Vamos should not. Okay,
Yeah,
the heroes we were talking about has been banned out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it looks like Vamos is reading into TODAK that they wanted this Kaja and Burst combo. Now Vamos, if they pick up the Harif, then okay, maybe TODAK won't pick up that Irritel. But the moment Vamos picks up the Natan, then I do agree. I think that's the moment where they're gonna lock in the Irritel.
I think there's a world where they let Harif go over to TODAK because they do have decent ways to do with it, right? Mid-range hero, you got so many zone controls.
That's Moskov as well. It's
That's
an option.
Moskov, yeah. I think probably Natan is the safest pick if they want to go down that route, but I don't see a reason why you won't pick the Harif fourth.
So now that I looking at the Lunox ban and Beatrix ban, and looking at the ban here, looks like the Hilda gets banned as well.
Yep.
Looks like they're thinking this Gato is going roam.
Well, I can say it's still going to be a flex here, but man, I'm comparing again to Apple SG. You guys been talking about the gold lane heroes here, most likely marksmen. In our time for the playoffs, we haven't had the freedom to really pick the marksman. It's always going to be double fighter side lane, or a Harith pick. But this time around, you mentioned, of course, the Irritel here. I think Irritel can be great when it comes to the damage potential as well. The scaling it can give to either the teams here, because, man, most likely you're going to go for the TODAK though.
Oh, and they take Irritel.
Oh, okay.
I love this. I love this. 2 steps ahead of TODAK.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. If Vamos pick Natan, TODAK will definitely lock in Irritel straight away.
Yeah.
So by Vamos going for it themselves, it makes the Natan harder to pick up for Chiku. And with Beatrix and Lunox already taken off the table, viable options against it in the lane are very few.
It's very heartwarming for me, Gentleman Man, when we've casted enough of their games to roughly see the heroes that's gonna get picked. And it's heartwarming as well, where we're predicting the other team to take it. So the other team just takes it first, right? We know this is a pick you want. We're taking it away.
TODAK playing checkers, Vamos playing chess in this draft. Now you're left with
Chiku is happy.
Harif, Moskov, Natan. Yeah, they're gonna go for Harif. It's the safer pick, honestly.
And the Cho.
All right.
The Cho was ignored, and now TODAK got it again. Vamos, Gato is an option. You want to go EXP? You want to go roam?
Kaja is still not too bad, you know.
Yeah, Deadeye, what do you think about TODAK's draft so far?
TODAK is still going to be a pick-off play. We've seen this one comparison here for the game 1, and Vamos still going to go for the team fight as well. But with this Irritel pick, again, I'm looking forward for Chiku here, for the side of the gold laner to actually scale in the later stage of the game here for the side of Vamos. But last pick, CC, I rarely going to seeing here for Apple SG. What is this a common pick here in Apple MY?
The only other player that's picked up the CC is Iris, and that's the #1 of this playoff. So what do you think about the drafts overall, Deadeye, before we jump into the game?
I'm looking forward for the CC pick here. CC can stable the lane here, and I'm looking forward as well for the scaling for this Irritel pick.
Again, we talked about this the last time we saw a CC pick. It was on the Iris, and Iris had an MVP-worthy performance. We're about to enter game number 2. TODAK, they were able to win the early game, but unable to maintain the momentum. Now will Vamos continue their stride and win game number 2? Let's enter the Land of Dawn.
They're going to be eager to forge a path forward to get closer and closer to that M6 slot. And it is only TODAK standing in the way of them and that international stage.
Let me just say, this is not going to be a great time for Young Lord. I'm looking at 3 Purifies. Oh wait, no, 2 Purifies. Oh my goodness. That revitalized looked like it looked like a Purifies.
It's the same color.
Yeah, I'm colorblind. I'm sorry, guys.
It can be a bit of a headache with Smooth running around, right? Smooth, Chibi, Zorn. Oh my goodness, Team Vamos has a comp that, like, TODAK's comp isn't really durable to begin with, and now you have Vamos who can literally run in your face and are durable. I agree, it's going to be tough for TODAK.
Here we see a bit of a scuffle over the Little Wanderer. Zorn taking a bulk of the damage, but he's a good thought. He'll be fine. In fact, here comes Chibi from the other side. Two-man taunt, and Chibi jumps right in. Yanlor gets a knock up under the tower, but he's got enough HP. First blood claimed by the Suyo.
Now, we can see the same thing going on if Zai does it, because here's the thing. 2 purifies. That's a happy day for the Nolan, because once he gets on you, you can't run away. So Zai is just waiting for his time, man. We know Zai. We know how he plays here in the playoff. He's just waiting for an opportunity. This time, GB got the first opportunity, but Zai, I think he's not going to be discouraged. He wants to do the same thing.
I'm surprised that Zyme Senpai and Yanlord committed so hard onto Zorn, even though they have not seen the revitalize out yet. You just don't have damage to kill him, and they kind of paid the price, so very unfortunate. GB finds Yanlord.
We see how much damage Suyo already has built in, and because of the fact he hits his peak at level 3, he's able to go for off timings. That's why he spaced his gank from Zai.
He's doing quite well in the lane. He's actually increasing the lane in his side. Smooth as well as Warlord, just taking some poke damage coming in from Zai as well as Momo. Mostly just checking how much damage can he really do, and as of right now, not so much.
And Lord doing some damage to Chibi, trying to chase him away from the turtle, but 4 members of Vamos are right here in the turtle pit. TODAK needs to try and disjoint them. Flicker, final slash for Chibi, dodges it with the iframes, and now TODAK are completely surrounded. Yanlord and Momo instantly fall to the red side.
This game has sort of collapsed for TODAK, right? I know he's only 2.5 minutes in, first turtle, but this is the worst case scenario for TODAK to deal with, because right now, your entire jungle is compromised, even though your mid lane Talon is still up, just because Vamos can just outpace you with their speed and health bar.
This is currently a little bit unfair for TODAK, because they got the Jushin. Jushin wants to lift people up, but they're moving so fast, and the burst is so high as well that the Jushin doesn't have an easy time spreading the Lantern Flare. Like, the moment the Lantern Flare is about to have full stacks and lift you up, either they dash away or they kill someone first, and then by that time, the damage isn't going to be there. So even if you get CC'd, it doesn't matter.
Zorn getting bursted at half HP, but he's a good thought. He is fine. Chibi is here as well, so TODAK cannot continue to place pressure on the top lane.
You always gotta ask yourself, when you pick a Jushin, what keeps you from dying? What allows you to be effective? Drawn out fights, right? People to stall out the enemy. Bulky front lines, anti-divers. TODAK has neither of them. You're not exactly bulky as frontliner. You're relying on a lot of pickoffs. But if that's the case, who's going to protect the Jushin? It looks like it's a bit too... I feel like TODAK's cooking too much with this draft, and the fact that they're behind makes it even harder to pull off.
Yeah, the only one they can really realistically aim for is the Gatakacha, even the CC.
Here comes Chibi, jumps in on Zaya, does so much damage. Avatar the Guardian will miss. That's a 2-man pickup into the Zaman Force. The Way of the Dragon onto Zorn, into the tower. Revitalize keeps him alive for a while, but not for long, as Zyme Senpai gets a kill.
I think that's a clear indication of what a Caster Curse looks like. The moment we say like, oh, it's hard for her to carry anyone, instantly gets 2.
But they have to keep doing that, right? That's in the notion that Vamos was standing in the lantern for a long time, and the front line pickup came in after the fight started, not during the engage.
Yeah, right now.
Chigu dropping Zaman Force very early. He wants to kill on Warlord, but he's jumping in. Final slash gets the kill, so Chigu will be traded in return. Not too sure if that's worth it for TODAK.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it at all, especially because Nets, he's free here. And now, Vamos, they're probably going to secure this turtle.
They will. You use a flicker, you lose a gold laner for the enemy mid lane, but the fact that Vamos ended up getting an objective afterwards, and now proxies your jungle camp, TODAK sort of kind of messed up the cost-risk benefit of that one.
Yeah.
It looked cool.
Ooh, Momo in some trouble. 1v3 under the tower. He has a lot of sustainability, so he should be able to survive for a while, but Chibi is coming in to do the finisher, and the kill will be given to Nets. Chiku now jumping in a bit too late to join the party. He's in trouble. Nets wants to chase him down, but he doesn't have sprint. Never mind though, Smooth is here, and he gets the killing spree.
Vamos right now, they're just running it down. No, Warlord's gonna get taken down. Zai gets the kill, but Warlord gets a return kill on Zyme Senpai.
I have a feeling he probably stole the Jushin ultimate, and Zai, he's not even gonna get this bot tier 1, or is he? Yeah, he's not gonna get it.
He wants to get it, but Zorn is
might
right
die.
there. And Smooth is now looking to cut him off. Zayed being slowed down. Smooth jumping into the tower. Pops the CC out. Chases him down. Mega kill for the CC. Way of the Dragon, though, kicks Smooth into the tower. So Yanlord secures a shutdown.
Can I just say, the Zorn tanks so much terror shots on the top side without Revitalize is not even fair.
Yeah, it's really not fair. Now Chiku guys wants to take down Zorn. Zorn uses the Revitalize.
Look at how much he's healing. Final slash
goodness.
on 2 people, but Nets is the one doing the more
Oh,
damage.
no.
But TB with the 2-man. Blade Surge stun. Both members of TODAG disemboweled in an instant.
TODAG needs to understand they don't have the damage to kill Zorn when he has Revitalized. They've done it with Yanlord and Zion Senpoi, and now Chiku guys tasted that himself. If anything, I think TODAG will have to really recognize the fact that this is a tough position to play in.
Yeah, right now, Smooth and Warlord, they want to just run on Zion Senpoi. Gentlemen, man, let me just say, we've seen how Vamos looks from behind, but now Smooth gets kicked.
Yep, Way of the Dragon onto the CC. Will it be enough? Looks like Yanlord will be able to finally finish him off, but Zayed is left abandoned. Killing spree for Nets. Is it worth it? Yanlord himself trying to escape with Conceal. Really nice Shunpo dodge on the stun. They will only
Chiku.
lose one. Never mind. Chibi found Chiku in the mid lane. Gets the kill 1v1.
Yeah, quell the Chiku. So third turtle for Team Vamos, and we also just saw the perfect display of Gato's value. Man, I cannot believe
so
it.
low.
Snipe him! Ah, so close.
I mean, he hit it, just not enough damage. And I was saying, gentlemen, man, we've seen how Vamos plays from behind, and now we're seeing when they're ahead. I don't know about you, but Vamos ahead is different, man. They don't stop.
Oh, Warlord
They don't
steals the Zeus-in ult.
We say
Uses it to dodge the Nolan.
We say that a slow Vamos is their weakest form. But now they're in their strongest form.
Dude, right now, Chibi 2-0-7. He doesn't get a lot of kills, but my goodness, he does a lot in this game.
I mean, he's 3 levels ahead of Zai. He's so deep in the jungle. Zai is essentially starving. He gets nothing. He needs like 2 of his teammates minimum to even secure a camp for himself.
Look at Zorn. He's just going in, trying to steal the buff. Not able to do so. Avatar the Guardian used. Misses as well. Chibi with the Blade Surge. Stuns Zion Senpoi under the tower. He's not going to try and chase that down. TODAG, no casualties, but Vamos is really showing off in front of them.
Chibi is looking like the best Rio player right now.
Zion tried to find Nets, but Zorn taunted him instantly, and now Chibi from the flank. Killing spree on Zion Senpoi. TODAG walks right into a trap.
Vamos has broken TODAG. That was an unwarranted play. You do not need to do that. You just saw the guitar. What makes you think you could get away?
Now Vamos, they're just playing with their food. This is upper bracket finals, and Vamos is making it look easy.
Final slash stolen by Warlord, not able to get a kill, but they stun Yanlord. He has to flicker away. Final slash into the tower, but Vamos is so bulky, so tanky. The Revitalize from Zorn is topping all of them up, and they don't even mind that they're in TODAG's base.
I don't think they can get any inhibitor, but they don't need to. The Lord's coming up. That's the main objective. Clock of Destiny just got done by Zion Senpoi, but the timing has been completely missed. TODAG are so far behind. If you can't even take down Zorn, you have no chance in accessing the backline.
Dude, like, I can't imagine. I'm watching a game where Team Vamos is just outclassing TODAG when TODAG had amazing games against Envy, amazing games against Langore Giants. Vamos, they were hiding quite a bit in yesterday's matches, and today we're looking at them being very serious here.
And that's why Coach Foss is this is one of the best.
Oh, final slash on 2 into the Diamond Force. It's going to be enough though, because Warlord's in the backline, and Smooth already picked up Zion Senpoi. Blade Surge on 2 again. Chibi making it happen every single time, and he's just whittling down Momo from afar. Mega kill for Chibi.
Smooth doesn't even go down.
Chibi.
He's still going. He's looking for Chiku, guys, and he's just gone. Blown up by Nets with the mega kill.
I'm blown away.
I mean, now I don't feel so bad saying that this game is already out of control. 2.5 minutes in.
Dude, 10 minutes, 8,000 gold lead, 17 kills to 5.
Oh my goodness.
TODAK, they got a plan for something different here, man. They need something. How can they shut down Vamos? Vamos, they're moving forward and they're not stopping. This is the unstoppable force from Vamos.
They're going for a full push with the Lord down mid lane. Warlord already baiting out some resources. Zorn just standing there menacingly, zoning out TODAK entirely. The Lord gonna be bursted down quite quickly. Flicker, final slash is gonna be enough though, because Momo is left by his lonesome. Nets is doing too much damage. Unstoppable for the Irritel. Lord is already gone. Minion wave has been cleared up, but another one is coming up top. So Vamos, eager to set their hands on another inhibitor, will be able to get it. Will they continue to push? Looks like they're not intent on leaving. Yandor with the flicker kick finds way of the dragon on the TB, but he just blows up. Unstoppable for TB. The crystal is open. TODAK is melting. Vamos, they don't even have enemies.